good day, good evening. It is sunrise here, August 1st. I've been finding that with summer in full swing, it's harder to find time to get a core workout in. So this morning I decided to start with the sun and bring you another gorgeous East Point sunrise. So it's a little bit chilly, a little bit windy here, so I want to get into it. We are in week 8. This is exercise 2. Let's get warmed up down in the lower part of the body. Just starting with stance, a narrower step today, lengthening up through the upper body. Roll the shoulders back and down. I'm going to tilt the pelvis forward. I'm going to start opening up through the hips. So hands up out of the way, and we're going to cross the knee up and around the body, making a nice big circle. Other direction. Finding the breathing. Connecting into the balance. One more. Good. Come back to standing. Second side. Knee across the body. Nice big circle. Other way. And one more. Good. Bring it back in. I'm going to open the stance, finding that squat position about shoulder width apart. Weight into the heel of the foot, lengthening up, and I'm going to sit right back down. Activate those legs, glutes working, quads working. Trying to keep the upper body vertical as possible. And just finding the rhythm in and out. Couple more. Good. Bring it right back up to standing. I'm going to narrow the stance again. Coming into those side glutes, really important balancing muscles. So I think take the hands right up top and hold them out of the way. And then we go into those straight late abductors. So straight to the side and straight in. Toes pointed forward and with control. Find the breathing. Last one. Let's switch sides right into that second side. Straight leg. Feeling the side, glutes, outer thigh. Toes pointed forward again. Okay, bring it back in. We're going to go one more round of each. So opening back up into that squat position, bring it down, push into the heels, come up, squeeze at the top. Pressing that pelvis forward. Down as low as comfortable. it up. One more round, come back together. I'm gonna start with the opposite side, the side I finished with. Hands back up, keep the posture long. And here we go, to the side. Checking in with the belly button, making sure you're pulling the belly button in and up towards the spine, getting that core connection, strong midsection. Toes stay pointed forward. Sounds like the birds are waking up to meet the sun. One more. Second side. Here we go, straight into it. Last one. Good, bring it back in, everything down. We're gonna do the rest of this routine on the mat. So we're gonna grab the mats and I'll meet you over there. Okay, mats out. We're gonna start on hands and knees for this portion. So coming right onto your mat with the knees right under the hips and the hands right under the shoulders, pulling the belly button into the spine, lengthening here just by pulling the head forward and tailbone back. And then we're gonna do a few bird dogs to start. Opposite hand, opposite leg, up, nice straight line. Keep the hips in line, don't let it drop or come up. Flex the foot, press through the heel, reach with the hand, and back in. Second side, all the way up. We're just lengthening through the body, really focusing about the hip, pushing the hip down towards the foot, reach with the hand, and in. One more each side. All the way up, stretch it out. And last side, bring it back out. And then back down. We're gonna go into the hips to start and the glutes here. So finding that nice straight neutral spine, looking down at the mat, keeping the neck long and neutral. We're gonna take one leg straight out and then straight out to the side, back and in. So up, straight, to the side, straight, back, and in. Nice control. Good. Two more. Bring it back in. We're going to go to the other side. So nice straight leg, right up to the side, and back in. Think about range of motion through the hip here. Getting a bit of the obliques involved as you come up to the side crunch. And one more. Gonna bring it back in. We're gonna take it right down onto the mat. So coming down onto your belly. You're gonna be working the upper back, the back of the shoulders, starting with the nose down to the mat, the toes pointed, thumbs pointing up. We're just gonna lift the thumbs up, Keep the head hovering above the mat, nose touching mat, holding the shoulders up, and release. Again, lifting the shoulders and arms up, and release. 2 more times. Up, and release. 1 more. Up, and release. You're going to take the arms out to the side, 90-degree angles. And then this time we're going to keep that nose down to the mat, keep the neck long and neutral, looking down, and lift the arms up to the side. Squeeze, leading with the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades, and relax. Again, breathe out. Feet are staying down. We're just focused in the upper body. 1 more. And down. Last one. Up. And down. Good. We're going to roll over onto the backs here. So just coming around on the mat. Take a moment to see where we're at with the sunrise. Cracking up through the clouds. Looking beautiful. Okay, on the back here, we're going to start sitting up on the bum. So finding a nice straight neutral spine. I'm going to keep my hands here for a tiny little bit of support, not putting much weight in there, but I've got the abs contracted, really working hard as I bring the legs up. I'm going to put the hands down for stability. Legs are going to come up to a nice point. I'm just going to take them around in a circle. Really working those abs to stay stable here. One more, and then pause at the bottom, other direction. Pause at the bottom, then bring the knees up to that tabletop position. Keep those abs working, try to keep a nice straight spine, and we're gonna go out and in. And then I'm going to bring the hands up, hold here, and we're just going to hold this isometrically. Nice strong breathing. Gorgeous sunrise. And then release. I'm going to bring the feet down and roll right down onto the mat. We're going to keep going though. So this time I'm going to keep the feet down, and we're going to come into an oblique crunch. So we're coming up and to the side, squeeze, and to the other side. Like we're holding a basketball and trying to push it down towards the feet, really squeezing at the top of the movement. 2 more. Good, bring it back to center. And we're gonna go into the dead bug. So nice straight spine, down on the mat, hands down by the side, legs up, really flattening that back into the mat, pulling the belly button in. And we're gonna go hands up, opposite leg, opposite hand, come down, pull it back in. Keep pulling that back into the mat. Last one. Bring it back up, feet back down. I'm gonna come right back up. We're gonna go through those first movements one more time. So finding that nice straight back, bringing the legs up. I'm gonna put the hands down just beside, a little bit of weight for support. Legs come up and circle it out. Hold those abs in, strong core. Pause at the bottom, other side. And pause again, just take a minute to breathe. Keep that nice straight back, legs come up, a little bit of weight into the hands, and we're out and in. Oh, just gorgeous. Two more. Last one. Good. Now I'm going to hold those arms up, coming up by the legs, and just hold and breathe here. Wow, I'm feeling that. Release that. Come back down. Feet are staying down as we come onto the backs, into those obliques again. So coming up, crunch. Nice big basketball to each side. Just one more. Good, bring it right back onto the mat. We're gonna finish strong with the dead bug. We're gonna go single, single, double on this one. So nice flat back, contract the abdominals, legs up, hands up. Here we go, opposite, opposite, and then full. Keep it going. Try to start on the opposite side each time. Keep pressing the back into the mat, the most important part. We are almost there, just 2 more rounds. Last time. Last doubles. Oh yes, bring it back in. That feels great. Let's take a stretch here. Just lay the legs down, hands up overhead. Nice full body stretch, just creating as much space between the top of the fingertips and the bottom of the toes. Couple big breaths. Take the hands wide out to the sides, coming down towards the legs. And then I'm going to grab those legs behind the kneecaps, pull them into the chest. Let the lower back release. Release the legs out. Just spin over onto the belly. All right, just finding that space. Rock the hips back and forth a couple times, and then use the elbows to pull the upper body away from the hips. Feeling a nice stretch through the abdominals. Extension through the spine. Lift the head up to the sky. And release. I hope you've enjoyed this sunrise session today. Enjoy the rest of it, and we'll see you in week 9 as we get into the home stretch of this 10-week core series. Bye.